We had a real commonality of interest right from the beginning. Both of our families were longtime Allentown families. Both of our fathers had been active locally. Mal's father and grandfather had both been mayor of the city of Allentown. My father had been district attorney. Ernie Ritter, my uncle who introduced us, had been public defender. So, we had lots of ties to the community, and we had a lot in common. And we both cared about practicing law in a really good way. So in '76, when Mal's partnership, prior partnership ended, we moved over to 137 North 5th, where I had been. The two of us had an office about as big as this room, with a divider down the middle, partial divider. So we would shout back and forth around the divider for the first, 6 months to a year, while the people downstairs finally left, and we remodeled the first floor and moved downstairs. So it was a fun start, and it's been a great gig for sure.
That's exactly right.
We were on 5th Street in that office from 1976. And 10 years later, Don LeBar had joined us as a partner. Jackson Eaton had joined us. The firm was known as Gross, McGinley, LeBar, and Eaton. And we were out of space. And we found this building, which at the time was essentially abandoned, and we rehabbed it. And people thought we were crazy to invest money in downtown Allentown. And for a few years after 1986, I kind of agreed with them. But in the long run, that's turned out to be a terrific connection to the community.
The building which Paul found, which we're sitting in, was a dramatic change for Allentown. I mean, having a building that looks like New York really made a statement that this is a modern law firm. They're going to do things in the modern way. And Paul found the building, and we took quite a bit of risk going into it. It was a big risk financially. But I think that attracted clients, it attracted other lawyers, and I think the building made a major statement for us.
Mal and I and our other partners have always spent a good portion of our time doing nonprofit work. And it's really important to us. And Mal's been a trustee of the Trexler Trust, and there's nothing more important to the community than the Trexler Trust.
I mean, I think it came naturally to us. We just felt we had to help people. And it was also another world then, but a world that is more like today than yesterday. I call it the entrepreneurial spirit. There were a lot of people who were setting up nonprofits and legitimate nonprofits to meet the new needs of the community. Everything from the Baum Art School through the various medical facilities and so forth. And they were trying to build the infrastructure to serve the community, which hadn't been there before. And they naturally wanted to have a lawyer, and they would come to Paul or they would come to me, and we would get on their board and volunteer for the time. And I think that helped our reputation, and that spirit really took the community forward. And we try to serve the people that we represent, or if we don't represent them, we try to help.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's personal relationships to help people go forward with their plans for their futures or to solve their problems. And if we can help people do that, that's a home run for us. And if people have confidence in us, when I think they do, that gives us a real sense of accomplishment and achievement, and again, connection back to the community. So it's all good.